Hey, good morning. I'm out here on the Queets River. Again, I'm out here to photograph the rainforests here, the old growth temperate rainforests, and do a little bit of wildlife photography. And I'm car camping. This is my car camping setup, and I thought I'd share with you my car camping setup. My main goal for this setup is to have something that's really convenient to use on photo shoots, particularly in the spring, the winter. I want to camp as close as practical to the subject, and I want something that's fast to set up and fast to tear down. So I have that flexibility to move easily without any concern about, the time it takes to set up or tear down camp. Here in Western Washington, it rains a lot, and so tent camping isn't exactly the most comfortable thing to do. It also takes a lot of time to set up and tear down tent camps. I thought about, maybe getting one of those cargo vans and doing a cargo van conversion, but it's another vehicle I have to park. It's another vehicle I have to license and pay for insurance. And I already had this 2013 SUBARU Outback, so I thought I'd just try this out at least first. And actually, so far, I'm pretty happy with it. So let me show you what I put together. So I have a basic platform here, just a 3/4 inch thick plywood platform with two main cubby holes down here, which I'll show you that in a second. And then on the right side here, the platform extends forward to make a bed. Here on the left side, I have a table that folds out. I have this little support that slides out here. And then my table swings down like that. That gives me a nice surface for cooking on. The hinge pins removed, so it's easy to just take this all out if I wanted to. And underneath, I have these containers. This has food in it. Can easily carry about 5 days of breakfast, lunches, and dinners with this. Right now I have about 3 days left in here. And then here's my cooking equipment, so pots, pans, cups, stoves, will go in there. A shovel. And then over here I have just some basic camping gear, so a chair, toiletries, first aid kit, small things like that. And then down here is my car recovery kit in case I need to get myself out of a jam. So I've got tow ropes, some tools, stuff like that, repair equipment for the car. Clothing in here. I have the Jackery 300 power supply, which I use to keep all of my my batteries charged, and this plugs directly into the cigarette lighter over here to keep itself charged. 4 gallons of water, plenty for a few days out. Clothing, gotta have the paper towels, and then I have a nice thick 3-inch thick sleeping pad here and a nice warm sleeping bag. There's not a lot of height here in the SUBARU Outback, so I really minimize the height of my storage, and these are the shortest tubs I could find online, and so I did carpet this side over here. There's an 1/8 inch pad and then a carpet on top of that, just to as I drive around, it keeps things from rattling, and it's just one when I sit on this, or crawl around on it without the pad, it just provides a nice little level of cushion. But yeah, nice thick sleeping pad and nice warm sleeping bag, key for winter camping. So on the left side of the car, this is sort of my living room and where I hang out at night and or if it's raining. really hard. So I have this hanging table here, which hangs off the driver's headrest with carabiners. This is a design that I saw from Chris. I forget his name. I will look it up on YouTube. But thank you, Chris. This is a great idea. I'll link to his video in the corner. But yeah, really nice way to nice convenient table. So I hang out in here at night when it's dark. And then I have a little light here for reading. And then on the driver's side, I just keep my camera gear when I'm here in camp. And then when I drive, this camera gear goes into here. So that's really the only thing I have to switch around between driving and camping. Here in the passenger cab area, I just keep my wildlife. I keep a telephoto lens available in case I see any wildlife while I'm driving, and my binoculars, and then usually some snacks. And on the right passenger side, I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So here's the rest of my bed platform here. And then down here I have my photo blind, a chair for the photo blind, my tripod with the gimbal head on it, another tarp pole, window covers, extra boots, just kind of all sorts of miscellaneous stuff, a brush and an ice scraper, tire chains. And then under the sleeping platform here, I also have some more storage. Right now I just have my tarp system in here, but there's lots of storage available there as well. This is a two-part system. This part here is sort of the front sleeping area, and then back there is the main camping area. Two different wood structures that just attach to each other right along here with a couple of wing nuts and screws. The other thing I'll show here is that on the front of the sleeping area, this is hinged, and then it's just hanging from a strap, with a strap from the passenger's headrest. So and it's a adjustable belt there, or adjustable attachment, so I can adjust the angle up and down a little bit if I wanted to. Then for ventilation at night, I put on these rain guards here, so I can get air in, keep the rain out. I also got bug screens. I made some bug screens that attached to the window with magnets, so I can keep the bugs out in the summertime. As far as the tarp goes, I have a couple different tarp setups. This is sort of my rainy day tarp setup with a single pole out the back, and the diagonally opposite corner of the tarp is attached to the forward roof rack of the top of the car with a bungee cord, and then the two sides angling out. This provides a nice peak, which pretty much guarantees the water is going to drain off easily. I'm using bungee cords for all of my attachments for a couple of reasons. One is when I close the hatchback, I still want a tarp that sheds water. And so building this flexibility into the system with bungee cords provides that. Then I can open it back up. And then back in business for camping. So bungee cord attachments, the bungee cord comes down, and I just have a stake with a clove hitch knot here, so I can easily adjust the tension on all of the bungees. Yeah, so that's my camping setup. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with it. It's been working pretty good so far. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop it in the comments area, and I'll check that out and reply. Or if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear that too. So thanks for watching.